Tonight, families are mourning after Davenport officials confirmed 3 men died in a building collapse. The victims range in age from 42 to 60. The community is pressing for answers about why the tragedy happened in the first place. This comes as a former tenant filed a lawsuit against the city and the owners of the building. An attorney says the city knew about the warning signs but did not relay that information to residents. Governor Reynolds saw the damage in person during an unannounced visit to the site today. She says the state is working with city officials to help those impacted by the disaster. And we have been tracking these big developments since the collapse happened 8 days ago. Loved ones and residents are now focused on holding whoever is responsible accountable. A wide range of emotions in Davenport. Officials say Brandon Colvin Sr., Ryan Hitchcock, and Daniel Preen were likely home when the walls of this Davenport apartment building gave way last Sunday. And tenants are angry because they say the city and the building's owner failed to keep them safe. A new lawsuit accuses the city of knowing the 6-story apartment complex was in a state of disrepair, but they failed to warn residents of the risk. Attorney Jeffrey Goodman tells the Associated Press this is likely the first of many lawsuits.
We will be entering a new chapter, a new phase in the process of working through the aftermath of the collapse.
Now, the city is preparing a plan on how to safely and carefully tear down the rest of the building.
We're working with multiple structural experts from all around the country to understand how best to proceed and do this in a dignified manner.
Davenport's mayor says that any complaints about the rescue and recovery process should be directed at him, not first responders. He also said neither he nor the city have been in touch with building owner Andrew Wold. Wold released a statement right after the collapse saying our thoughts and prayers are with our tenants. Meantime, volunteers are helping residents until they can find a new home.
You never think something like this is going to happen in your hometown. The residents who we saw every day, who we passed on the street and would have conversations with going into our business, they've truly lost everything. It's breaking my heart.
The building was built as a hotel in 1907. It was converted into an 80-unit apartment that was home to about 50 people. A structural engineering report showed the century-old building was at imminent risk of crumbling just days before the collapse. Tenants also complained about a number of problems in recent years, including no heat or hot water and water leaking from ceilings and toilets. They say their concerns were ignored by property managers. Records show city officials gave orders to vacate some apartments, but a broad evacuation was never ordered.